All right, guys, let's connect the dots with COVID. Where are we at with COVID? Where are we at in 2025? Dot number one. Let's start with the National Microbiology Laboratory, the NML, in Winnipeg, Manitoba. 2 Chinese nationals that had direct access to level 4 pathogens in July 2019. We covered that on Mike in the Night. They were suddenly escorted out of the lab for unauthorized transfer of deadly viruses to the China Wuhan lab. And that, we coined the term the COVID files on Mike in the Night. It started in Canada. Dot number 2, the lab leak question. From day one, regular people said, hey, there's a high security virus lab right here in Wuhan. Maybe, just maybe, that's relevant. Remember the military parades? For that, you got censors. You got demonetized. You got called a grandma killer and a conspiracy theorist. And let's go to dot number 3. The panic behind the scenes. Now we find out from the FDA commissioner himself that Fauci was firing off 3 a.m. emails, emergency calls, talking to virologists who told him privately, yeah, this really looks like a lab job. Days later, those same scientists magically publish a, nope, totally natural, nothing to see here, paper that becomes the holy scripture for the media. And they follow that for hardline for years. Full stop. Let's go to dot number 4, gain of function. And remember the money hose. The same crew allegedly works the bureaucracy to water down restrictions and keep the dangerous viruses tinkering. Remember they kept mixing up DNAs and different COVIDs? Remember all that? The gain of function, all that stuff? Dot number 5, the censorship machine. Anyone who questioned the narrative, like we did on Mike in the Nights or frontline doctors, medical experts, they get blacklisted. They get shadow banned. They get erased. Dot number 6. What was dot number 6? The preemptive shield. After all of this, Fauci strolls out of the Biden era with a sweeping pardon in his back pocket. Now, the head of the FDA is on record saying there was a massive cover-up around where COVID came from. Of course there was. They're going to protect Chinese communist interests. It's always been about China. Why do you think they pulled the trigger on the pandemic? This is not a theory anymore. That's the system snitching on itself. That's exactly what it is. The dots are not far right talking points, folks. The dots are emails, money flows, censorships, logs, and a pardon. Okay? They didn't follow the science. They manufactured the science and then use it as a weapon to shut you up. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Mike Martins here. I have spoken.